Welcome to the lesson, What Changes Earth? You're going to explore how Earth is always changing. Some changes take place very quickly. Other changes take a really long time. The vocabulary words for this lesson are flood, drought, weathering, erosion, volcano, and earthquake. Click each word to find out more about it.
This is your vocabulary. After this lesson, you should know what a flood is, what weathering does, what happens with a volcano, a drought, erosion, and an earthquake. You should be able to tell which are fast changes, which means they happen quickly, or which are slow changes, which means that it takes a lot of time to see the effects of that change.
Do you know what a natural disaster is? It's when something terrible happens to Earth, and it's no one's fault. When a natural disaster strikes, Earth can change really quickly. Click each picture to explore what happens during different natural disasters.
So these are fast changes. He said they can happen quickly. So the first one is a volcano.
A volcano is an opening in Earth's surface. When a volcano erupts, hot melted rock comes out of the ground. When it cools, the liquid turns into solid rock and forms new land.
This is a fast change. It happens quickly.
Look at all that water. This is one huge flood. A flood can happen when a lot of rain falls quickly. The rain can't soak into the ground, so it collects on top of the ground. Some floods happen when large waves crash onto the shore from the ocean. Floods can make it hard for people to live. They make it hard for plants and animals to live, too.
So a flood is also a fast change.
A fire can be very dangerous. This fire started in a forest. Look how tall its flames are. A fire can quickly wipe out all of the living things in its path. What do you think the forest looked like after this fire?
So a fire.
It probably looked a lot different than it looks now. It might have taken a long time for the plants in this forest to grow again.
A fire is also a fast change.
Have you ever felt the ground shake below your feet? Then you may have felt an earthquake. An earthquake happens when Earth's surface shakes. This can change the shape of the land. An earthquake can also damage buildings. Just look at what happened to this road when an earthquake hit. This road has been broken into pieces and can no longer be used.
So an earthquake is also a fast change.
Avalanche! An avalanche is when a lot of snow falls really quickly down a slope. How might an avalanche change the land? Look at the picture for a clue.
How do you think that the avalanche is going to change the land? You've got all that snow crashing down. That's also a fast change.
Some of the fastest changes to Earth happen during natural disasters. Let's explore these changes more. Click each picture to see how harmful floods and earthquakes can be. Too much rain or melting snow can cause rivers to overflow. The same thing can happen to lakes and streams. This can cause a flood. Flooding can also be caused by big storms, such as hurricanes. Hurricanes also have high winds that can damage trees and buildings. Earthquakes cause parts of Earth's surface to shake. This building is crumbling from an earthquake. Earthquakes can happen under the ocean, too. An earthquake under the ocean can form a giant wave in the ocean. A tsunami is a giant wave caused by such an earthquake. Most volcanoes are dormant. That means they are kind of sleeping. But when a volcano becomes active, look out. An active volcano can erupt. It spews out hot lava, steam, smoke, and ash from deep within Earth. The materials go into the air, then come back down again. Click the play button to watch a volcano erupt. You've seen how fast Earth's land can change. But some changes to Earth happen very slowly. One slow change is erosion. Erosion is when wind or water carries parts of the land away. Click the play button to see how water can slowly change the land.
This is erosion. It is a slow change that happens over a long time. Watch the land change slowly.
The water in a stream flows downhill. Over time, the water carves through the rocky bottom of the stream. It carries away small bits of rock and soil as the stream slowly gets wider and deeper. This is called erosion. Flowing water can be very powerful. In time, the stream erodes into a river. As the water flows, more and more bits of rock and soil get carved out of the land. The water carries them far away. After many, many years, the river can become a canyon.
Many, many years. It is a slow change.
Weathering, erosion, and droughts are slow changes to Earth. Click each picture to learn more.
These are slow changes.
Too little rain can cause a drought. A drought is when there is very little rain. The land gets very, very dry. Plants and animals cannot get enough water. If the drought goes on for a long time, plants and animals can die. Weathering happens when wind and water break down rock into smaller pieces. Weathering has worn down these rocks over many years.
So weathering is wind and rock breaking down the land.
Too much rain can cause erosion. Use your mouse to drag each picture to its description.
So what do you think this one is here? I think it looks like a volcano. I see the ash. This one here, it says water wears away rock and soil. So it wears it away. So I think that is weathering. The snow falling down rapidly or quickly is an avalanche. What do you think this one is? Too much rain causes the rivers to overflow. Is it a drought? Nope. It's a flood. This one here, too little rain, that would be a drought. And this one says Earth's surface shakes. This is a fast change called an earthquake.
Good job. You really know your vocabulary. Remember, some changes to Earth's land take place quickly. Other changes take place very slowly. Use your mouse to drag each picture into its correct group. Is it a fast change or a slow change?
Is a volcano a fast or slow change? Answer it quickly. It's a fast change. What about weathering? Weathering is a slow change. An avalanche, does it happen slowly or quickly? It happens quickly. A flood, is it going to be a slow? Nope, it happens quickly. A flood is a fast change. A drought takes a long time to happen, so it's a slow change. An earthquake happens very quickly. The damage happens right away. And this looks like a tornado, possibly. And that's going to cause damage
That's
right
right.
away.
Volcanoes, avalanches, flooding, cyclones, and earthquakes are fast changes. Erosion, weathering, and drought are slow changes. You sure have learned a lot about what changes Earth. Let's review the most important points. Earth's land goes through changes that can be fast or slow. Changes can have effects that last for a short or long time. Changes to Earth's land can affect plants and animals. Floods, earthquakes, and volcanoes are fast changes. Erosion, weathering, and drought are slow changes. Now that you've finished this lesson, click the menu.
All right, so now you should know about fast and slow changes.